Good day all. There come a time in a man's life when going front is death, when going backward is death. In that situation, one feels rejected by God, condemned by the world, and deserted by self. In that situation, one feels like one has lost it all. The people one loves don't really love one. The people one wants rejects one. One is declared wanted at home and rejected abroad. And that I look as if the weight of the heavens is like crushing on the head. Look as if the ground one is walking on is so hot. Like every step is like it's scorching, very hot and painful. And one feel like the lungs have been deprived of air, the air of life. Relatively, one feels ugly. One feels happiness has departed and sadness reigns. One feels one has lost in life's contest, life's battle. One feels like one's mates have all made it and one is left behind. In this situation, one allows the mockeries, or the miscreants or the critics to really get at one. One feels really weighed down. One feels despondent, depressed, One feels like sad, like a loser, waste of space, imbecilic and atrocious, unwanted, undeserved, and undeserving. In that situation, what do I expect you to do? When you feel betrayed, when you feel hurt, when you feel lost, I expect you not to give up. I expect you to calm down and listen to the voice of silence. Calm down and be patient and listen to your heartbeat. The heart is rhythmic, The heartbeat makes little sound, but people are too stressed, they are too worried, they are too disturbed to really calm down and go to that spiritual level to listen to the rhythms of the beatings of the heart. I expect you to calm down, listen to your heartbeat, listen to the silence around you. Silence has a voice, but only few that are diligent and are meditative and reflective really assimilates, understands, or comprehends. There come a time in life like you won't feel like, yes, you've done everything you can, but it's not working. You're not believed. You're doubted. You're called a liar. You're called a thief. You're called a witch, called a wizard. You're called a hypocrite. You're called nobody. They make you feel ugly. They make you feel weak, sad, and mad. I expect you don't get mad at them. Yes, they've already made you angry and all those things. Go into yourself. Recognize your essence, your dignity, your humanity, your liberality, and your authority. Go inside you and discover a new you. When you feel your position has been taken, the person you love has been taken by someone else, you feel there's no more space, that life can never be the same again. No. Calm down. It's not the end of the world. Summer come and summer go. Winter come and winter go. Life is cyclical. What goes around comes around. Yes, the flowers were blossoming before, but look as if they're all dead and dried up. Calm down. The summer will come again. The flowers will blossom again. Look as everywhere is so dry now and patched up. Calm down. The snow will come back. Freshness will come again. Harmony, love, and joy will come back to you again. It's not the end of the world. You've been thrown out. You've been abandoned. You've been forsaken. You've been blocked. Don't take it so hard on yourself. That is for a purpose. You were rejected for a purpose. You were abandoned for a purpose. You were betrayed for a purpose. You were born for a purpose. You are living for a purpose. Actually, some of us are dying for a purpose as well. That pain in your body, the pain in your legs, joints, heart, kidney, liver, heart, brain, all those things. The pain in your family is for a purpose. Even the pain in your eyes, your neck, your back, all for purposes. Don't abuse your troubles. Don't abuse your deficiencies. Don't abuse your inadequacies. Don't abuse your background, the torture and the pains you're born into. Use them as instruments of love, instruments of peace, cohesion, understanding. Use them to create social harmony. I know it's very frustrating. One of the most difficult things on earth, one of the most difficult jobs to perform is forgiveness. They say forgive. Even some that pretend as if they do. Do they forget? One of the most vindictive peoples on earth are the religious. Those who profess one faith or the other. Personal discovery. What do you do when you feel like the weight of the world is crushing down on you? What do you do when you feel that your dignity has been robbed, your liberty has been stolen, your manhood, womanhood, has been eroded, your self-respect, that which you call blessed, that which you adore, that which you respect, that which you love has been taken away from you? What do you do? Don't be suicidal. It's not beneficial. Calm down. Just know that the purpose for all this happiness, because you're a candidate for the sacrificial. You're born for sacrifice. Yes. You're born for sacrifice. You're born to sacrifice to the altars of reality, altars of purpose. Actually, purpose gave birth to you. So you're living for purpose. So that you're not living for nothing. Look inward you. And every stage in life is a phase. Every stage in life is a phase. So when the pains come, don't use it to describe the world. When the joys come as well, don't use it to describe the world. Know that it's up and down. Life is up and down. You go, you come. It's galloping. Existence is galloping. You go, you come, you rise, you fall. Yeah. So that's why I keep telling people not to kill themselves in the winters of life, because the summer will soon come. Do you know what it means like to suffer a broken heart? To me, to feel like nobody. You're, less than worthy. You're less human because of your color, because of your tribe, because of your religion, because of your sexuality, or because of your qualification, because of your orientation, because of your background, because of your social status, because of the kind of family you come from, because of the color of your eyes, the shape of your nose, or even your height. So because of their size, or their continent, or their nationality. Do you know what really feels like? To be made to feel unwanted and as, undeserving. It's painful. It's painful. For those of us that have passed through this stage in life, or people that are feeling this kind of pain and agony, I want to tell you something. Take heart. Take heart. It's not the end of the world. I want to say something. Weep not, child. You have a place in God's heart. And if you don't mind, you're wanted by your sweetheart. Weep not, child. You have a place in God's heart. And if you don't mind, you're wanted by your sweetheart. Weep not, child. You have a place in God's heart. And if you don't mind, you're wanted by your sweetheart. When the desirables are available, the available become desirable. When desirables are available, the available become desirable. If nobody loves you, love yourself. If nobody trusts you, trust yourself. If nobody accepts you, accept yourself. If everybody disappoints you, appoint yourself. If everybody rejects you, accept yourself. If they try to disgrace you, at least try to dignify yourself. If they call you a fool, prove to the world that you're wise by going inside you and discovering your essence, your being. If they call you a failure, prove to the world that you're a success by changing dimension, changing orientation, changing training, rebranding yourself. Every day is like a new beginning, it's a new surprise. Don't stay in the gutter of irrelevance where the ignorant placed you, where they dumped you. Prove them wrong by enhancing yourself, improving yourself. Work hard, write a new book, make new paintings, draw a new painting, go to school, get new qualifications, start a new business, learn a new language, travel, visit places, read books, do things, don't just, rebrand yourself. Life is all about rebranding. Some people here in London, they say it's packaging. Repackage yourself. Show the world you have some, and they'll bring the rest to you. But when they show the world that you have nothing, even the little you have will be taken from you. Believe in yourself, and others will believe you. Your first follower is you. Your first believer is you. Your first lover is you. That is once you gain consciousness. Yes, God loves you before you came into it. God loves you. God will continue to love you. But in reality, that is in this physical world, your first lover is you. If you don't love yourself, I don't think anybody love you. If you don't trust yourself, it's difficult for other people to trust you. Yeah. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect others to believe in you? Self-love is very important. Self-appreciation is very important. Self-dignification is very important. Dignify yourself. Self-acceptance is very, very important. You need all these things. Instead of feeling self-pity, feeling remorseful, feeling like nobody, dejected and despondent and all those, look inward. You were rejected for a purpose. You were betrayed for a purpose. You are bereaved for a purpose. You lost that job for a purpose. You lost that lover for a purpose. You were dumb for a purpose. Don't go start chasing people that don't want you. I repeat again. Go to where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. Go to where you're appreciated, not where you're discredited. Embrace people that appreciate your value, people that appreciate your talent, your essence, your dignity, your humanity, your reality, your beauty, your love, your eminence, Embrace people that value, dignity. Try to, create something, add something, make something better, than you met it. Is it in engineering? Is it in philosophy? Is it in academia? Is it in education? Is it in law? Is it in medicine? Is it in science? Religion? Just try to add something to existence. Leave the table better than the way you met it. If there's nothing you can do, just clean it up. Leave the environment at least cleaner than you met it. If there's nothing you can do, just clean it up. Clean it up, yeah. Live your life. Live your life better than you met it. Live that relationship better than you met it. They think dumping will be the end of the world. They think abandonment will be the end of the world. Tell them no. You are bigger than your problems. You are not your problems. You are not really what you're born into. You're what you make out of it. So when we're born into poverty, they challenge, adversity and let end up with prosperity. So when we are born into mediocrity, they challenge their mediocre status and they end up as celebrities. So we are born as nobodies. Today, that's each and every one of them is somebody. Challenge what you're born into. Challenge everything. Question your reality. Question your orientation, your background. Question your life, your birth. Question socialization. Question communism. Question democracy. Question the authority. Question the powers that be. Ask questions. Get answers. You are not your problems. Don't let failure or betrayal define you. You are bigger than that. Actually, all these vicissitudes, all these problems, they're instruments, for you to really build the glory that is life. They all help to make you. They're all challenges. You're born into a challenge. You faced many challenges. You still have a lot of faces to challenge. Yes, you're born into a challenge. You faced many challenges and you still have a lot of faces to challenge. If you must not derange, rise up to the duties of life. Life is a duty. When duty calls, rise up and be counted. Rise up and be counted. Ask for what you can give to others, not what you can take from them. Ask for what you can, how you can bless others, not how others can bless you. Look into the life of others. Ask, what is there for me to add? What can I add to make their lives better? Don't be parasitic. Don't be a parasite. Every time, give me, give me, give me. No. Think about what can you give to others to make other people's life better. What can you do to encourage their lives? Think about ways of enhancing society, beautifying the environment, reducing carbon emission, protecting the animals, protecting the endangered species, protecting the vulnerable and the weak among us, the sick, the old, the aged, and the dying, women and the children. Think about how we can really protect them, the young stars. Think about how we can stop brokenness, broken homes, and all those things. Think about how we can imbude trust, how can we imbibe trust, how can we enhance society. Think about the Milky Way galaxy. Befriend the wind, befriend the sun, befriend the rain, befriend the beautiful flowers. Save a life if it's in your position. Don't take a life because you cannot create life. You might create artificial toys and all those things, but you cannot really create life. So why take a life you cannot create? Calm down. Everything is working for the good of them that love God. And I know you don't hate God. Calm down, it is well. But even that trouble seems so much, then hold your peace, because God Almighty will fight for you. The one that called you into existence has your back. He's got your back. He will always protect you. Look inward. Look inward. Because man is the first God he worships. You don't know yourself. How can you want to know? How can you say you know God? You don't love yourself. How can you say you love God? You don't love your fellow men and women. How can you say, how can you say you love God? You don't love the visibles. How can you talk about loving the invisible? Life is larger than logic. Life is larger than logic. So when you're thinking about jumping into the pool, committing suicide, taking pills, trying to kill yourself, all those things, or hitting your head on the wall, remember who you are. Remember what you are. Remember how you are. Remember when you are. Above all, remember who you are and why you are. You're a child of destiny. You're a child of purpose. Stop living like a slave to predestination and preordination. You're born into a challenge. You're born to overcome. You're born to, to liberate and emancipate. You're born to meditate, not to frustrate the society. You're born to enhance. You're born to illuminate. You're born to conquer. You're born to conquer the environment and leave it a better place. You are not born to annihilate the goodness in society. Instead, you're born to proliferate the glory of mental excellence, the glory of spiritual and religious harmony. You're born to love and care cheerfully. You're born to celebrate talents. Look inward you. You're born with wisdom that could bring freedom in any kingdom. You're born to make it. You're born to serve. You're born to observe and realize. You're born to imbibe. You're born to enact. You're born to socialize. You're born to, associate. You're born to educate. You're born to emancipate. You're born to dedicate your best to the betterment of humanity. So look inward you frustrated soul, you rejected soul, you rejected being, you lonely soul, look inward. Don't give up. Don't mess up and set up. Don't give up, because you belong to the top. You are handsome. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are amazing. You can do better than your present best. Stand up. Go and take your shower. Look after your hairs if you still have them. Admire your face. Smile into the mirror and that mirror will smile back at you. Smile. It doesn't cost a dime. Take a walk. Go into the garden. Just take a walk. All that are robbing and killing and amassing, to get in this world, they will leave them behind. Both the rich will die, both the poor will die. The educated will die, the illiterate will die. The president will die, the prime minister will die, citizens will die, the leaders will die, followers will die. We are all existing between time and space. So why kill others? Why kill you? Why pollute your glory? Why pollute your life? Just achieve all this materialism, social statuses that will only weigh down your spirit. Live and let live. Celebrate, liberate, emancipate. Be your brother's keeper. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Life is so beautiful if you understand it. We are all heading towards the cliff of the unknown. We are living in insecurity. We are bundles of insecurity. Many are anorexic, many are dyslexic, many are bulimic, many are hypertensive. So many people are arthritic. Many people are arthritis is just finishing them up. So hypertensive. Some people's attitude are cancerous to the soul of existence and reality because of intolerance. Because they think they have monopoly over knowledge. I wish we can realize the value of our existence and begin to rehabilitate the kleptomaniacs among us, the nymphomaniacs, the psychopaths and the sociopaths. People have been robbed of the milk of human kindness. Animals in human uniform. The rapists, the robbers, the butchers, the assassins, the pedophiles, the violent, the brutal, the discriminators, the people that hate people for no other reason than because of their race, the murderers, the corrupt, the ignorant and arrogant among us. They can be rehabilitated. They can be rehabilitated and beloved. Life is not a bed of roses. Life is so pungent, so acidic. When I look at life, sometimes I wonder, why was I introduced in this age? Why was I introduced in this era? Why didn't I occur 300, 400, 500, 800, 1,000 years ago? Why should I be introduced in the, in the late decade of the 20th century? Why are we existing this, second decade of 21st century? Where will we be the next century? Where will we be the next 300, 500 years? Why are we so stressed up? Where are my great grandparents? I don't even know who they are. Some of you don't know where they are. Where are the people? Where are they that existed here 1,000 years, 2,000 years ago? They had the same problem, they had the same pain, agony, but in different forms. When some of them didn't witness the mechanical evolution, scientific, not technological evolution. But I want you to know something. Every age is modern for its dwellers. Every era is modern for its dwellers. There is no trouble you have which nobody has ever had. Some of us are heartbroken, but we believe that out of the broken piece of our past lives, God can build an edifice of hope. If we really understand who we are and look inward and give nature a chance, nurture and nature. You're born to evangelize. You're born to liberalize. You're born to monetize your talents. You're born to organize your abilities, then package it so that they can be monetized. Then you can get basic source of income. Stop crying that you don't have a job. Your frustration can as well be a job. Yes, you can make a job out of your frustration to your unemployment status. They refuse to employ you. You could be a comedian. That's natural. God give it to you natural. You can be smiling. There are a lot of things to earn money with. You can start writing, start thinking. Just create something. Look, there's something in you which the world needs. The world is waiting for you to arrive. You used to see comedians as clowns before. You used to see them as idiots before. But today, most of them are multi-millionaires that are getting paid millions for just being clowns. The dance, I used to see them as wayward. But today, dancers are making millions of pounds. Please, commercialize your talent. Commercialize your frustration. Commercialize your rejection and the abandonment. Commercialize them, monetize them. You could make money out of your frustrations. We are all children of the world. We are citizens of this world. But the world has not been fair to us. Natural life is not fair. You ask yourself, why are some people born blind? Why are some people born crippled? Why are some people born deaf and dumb? Why are so many people autistic? None of their own making. So many people say karma, nemesis, and all those. Yes, those things exist. Some believe in reincarnation, some believe in resurrection. We live in a cosmos consciousness, karmic consciousness. You need to get to that level where you understand how things happen. That we reap what we sow. Relatively. You're created for a purpose, even if that purpose is not known by you. You're not here by accident. Time and chance happen to everyone, but there's time is preordained. Chance is preordained. Only God is the only entity that's universally recognized as not being bound by time and space. The idea and reality of God is beyond time and space and beyond human comprehension. That's why we are given, time and space, day and night, male and female, up and down, back and front, so that we can have a grasp of reality. Without past, present, and future, how can you define reality? Without male and female, how can you define reality? Without height, weight, size, how can you define reality? Without forgiveness, how can you appreciate offense? Without tolerance, how can you appreciate, multiculturalism? How can you appreciate diversity? Child of Almighty God, look into your life. Stop feeling worthless and useless. You're created for a purpose. These troubles that are coming to you, they're instruments for your liberation, they're instruments for your emancipation. You can make it. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Organize yourself. Repackage yourself. You can still make it. When one door closes, another one is open. When one door closes, another one is open. When one relationship closes, another one is open. The children are not coming, you're married, thank God. It's your candidate for marriage. You go to marry age, you've not married, thank God, it's your candidate. Some people are more educated than you, thank God, at least you're a candidate for education. Some people have made more than you, thank God. Console yourself, comfort yourself. Self-comfort, self-appreciation is very, very important. Self-consolidation, self-education. Get to learn a new language. Teach yourself French, English, Irish, German, Turkish, Igbo, outside Yoruba, Efik, Ibibio. Teach yourself Swahili. Teach yourself a new language, Chinese. Teach yourself a new language. Just teach yourself a new language. Teach yourself. You can be better than your present best. You can make it. Clean yourself again. Clean yourself. Give yourself 1, 2, 3 years. You pick up. And surprisingly, your mockers may become your workers. Those that are mocking you today, if you package yourself well, give yourself time frame and organize yourself, give 3, 4, 5 years, surprisingly, your mockers can become your workers. I pray that Almighty God intervene in your situation and begin to comfort those that are rejected, that are abandoned, that are despised, that are exploited, that are tortured, that are abused, that are frustrated, that are broken-hearted. Those who are neglected and abandoned. I pray that divine comfort come and be our peace. That self-realization comes to us. That self-awareness comes to us. That liberty, security, mercy, kindness, and riches and wealth, and divine opportunities, which only Almighty God gives, through enhancing and being appreciative and grateful for that we are given, be our portion and forevermore. God bless you. I love you all. I love you all. Whatever happens, don't give up. Don't mess up and set up. Don't give up. You belong to the top. You're created for a purpose. You are bigger than your problems. You are not your problems. You're not what you're born into, but what you make out of it. God bless you. I will always love you, no matter what life brings. I don't need you to love me. My love will be enough for us. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.